What's up YouTube? My name's Quickie, welcome back to the channel. I've just been mucking about with the seat, put some more fiberglass in around the front to take up some of the gap around the tank. I don't know if I've put enough on, I ain't got a clue. But once it's all dried up, I'll trim it off, stick it on the seat and have a look-see. I think we'll be alright. I've just reinforced these back bits. And I wanted to take up some of the gap here and here, just so it fits a bit nicer around the tank. But like I say, till it's all dried and stuck back on there, I ain't got a clue if I've put enough on or not. I think I have, I just don't know. I need to get this sorted this week, because hopefully Dawn is going to be down, I don't know, tomorrow, the next day, something like that. So she can have a look at it and go, yeah, it's rubbish, you need to change it and do this way. And then we can look at getting it covered. But if there's anything she needs me to do to it to get it ready, then obviously I need to know what's what, and then she can have it and she can do her thing. But anyway, we've got the heater on, so it's all cured, so hopefully it's not going to be too long, but I'm going to touch it until tomorrow. I don't think, I'll just leave it overnight and give it a tidy up, and we will go from there. I think it'll be alright, mate. Right, as far as the cable run at the back where it goes into the catch, I'm going to make a little guide for it, because at the minute it kind of loops round and it rubs up against one of the molting bolts for the seat hump. Don't like that, so I'm changing that. But I'll just bend up, I've got one of these little hand benders, I'll just bend up a little tube that the cable can go through, and that'll just keep it safe so it won't rub or anything. So that's easy enough, I just need to get a little bit of 8mm tube. And then what else was there? Oh yeah, the next thing is going to be, I think, the oil cooler surround. Ain't got a clue how I'm going to do it. Craig did do one for his ET turbo bike recently. We'll say recently, it wasn't that long ago. Looked really good. It's quite a boxy looking thing, but his bike's quite a boxy thing. Whereas this is all sort of curved and everything else. So I'm going to have to make it a bit differently. But the idea is the same. And you get it on loads of bikes, but it's just like a cool looking surround to cover up a nasty looking oil cooler. So that's what we're having to go at next. Right then, Dawn's been down, the crafty cow. And I'm not being rude, that's her business name, the crafty cow. She's the lady that does seat upholstery and leathers and all that sort of stuff. She's had a look at this. And she had some comments and stuff, which is really, really cool actually. Really nice bird, really nice bird. She's tiny though, really, really short. But yeah, she's saying that this is basically an ideal thickness to work with, and the fact that it's solid is just going to make her life an awful lot easier, because apparently when you start stretching it around like a flexible base, you can get all sorts of problems there. A couple of things she pointed out, like I've got a corner here, same obviously the other side, this is where the seat hump goes. So I need to round the corner off, I need to shave it down a bit so there's like a 2mm gap, just so she's got, and 2mm all the way around, just so she's got space to put the upholstery around. And this bottom edge is basically where we wanted the seat to finish. I left it long on purpose, just because I didn't know how much extra space she wanted to be able to wrap stuff around. Because obviously the foam comes down to the end as well. So I've got to take like 3mm off this edge on both sides. And that's it, job done. Ain't got to scuff it up, she'll do all that. So I'm going to get that done over the weekend, and she can just have this and jobs are good. And colour scheme for the bike is going to be a brushed metal tank, seat unit and all cooler surround. All the frame's going to be black, engine black, swing arm black, blah blah blah. So the only colours we're going to have is this and the grips, and it's going brown, which I know is a bit stereotypical, but I reckon it's going to look really good once it's done. So Steve-O's going to get the grips sorted, and then we can give the grips and the seat pan to Dawn. She can match the leather to it, and job's a good one. If this was going to be a daily driver, she would say vinyl. It ain't going to be a daily driver, it's going to be a bit of a toy, and it probably ain't even going to be a shitty weather bike. So you may well go leather on this, just because, you know, durability and all that kind of stuff. Plus, you know, it's a bit more quality, isn't it? We were talking about design ideas as well. One thing that I've suggested is that I want it to look old school cafe racer, you know, a little bit of a throwback to the old school stuff. So it's a tubular frame on the Bandit, and the seat frame is made out of 1-inch tube. So it's probably going to be like a panel that runs down the middle, like that. And it's just going to be stitched along with sort of 1-inch bumps in it, like that. Just because it will tie in with the seat frame, and I think that will look quite cool. And then the sides will just be plain with a bit of piping around that panel. So I don't know, she's going to come up with some ideas and have a chat with Steve-O. But that's it, sorted. So that's one quick job for the weekend. That won't take me very long. Tube has turned up. Let me show you what I'm doing with this. I don't know if you can see in it. This is the catch. Can you see that? There's the seat catch. That just moves back. Operated by this cable, but as you can see, it's kind of snagging up, and it's, you know, with this mounting bolt. I don't like that. That is going to get chewed up and gnarled up and everything else. So all I'm going to do is use some of this stuff, and I'm going to bend. I've got a little hand bender. All I'm going to do is make a bend that comes around here and clears that mounting nut, just to try and keep the cable out of harm's way. There is a washer under these bolts, so the bit of tube that I get around here is just going to have a flat sort of mounting plate on it, and that's just going to replace this washer. So that's easy enough. So I'll just need to bend this through 90 degrees and maybe put a wobble in it to get it around there. Job's a good one. Right. Cheap and nasty tool off eBay. So this is 8mm steel tube, 1mm wall thickness, which I'm hoping that cable's going to go through. It's all burred up and everything. But I can sort all that out when I trim it down. So first up, let's just put a 90 in it and see where that gets us. Right, so there we go. 90 degrees. They're really good, these little benders, actually, because I can do what's this, 6, 8 or 10mm tube. It don't kink it or anything. It's so easy to use. Right, so I don't know if you can see this. That's kind of what I want to do. So this is actually sitting in the channel that the cable's going to run in. I need to come around and clear this this bolt. I don't need to be able to take the nut off, although I still can do, but I want it to come out and clear. So I'm thinking chop it off about here, and then the cable can loop down and come straight down, sort of thing. So if where's my Sharpie, and I'll mark that, chop it off, and then make a little plate to replace that washer. I reckon that'll do it. Right then. Stupid little thing. It took ages to do. Oh, Steve. Right, so this is it. It's just a little guide. So that'll bolt down onto the catch. The cable will run through here and it will just keep it out of the way of that mounting bolt. That's the idea anyway. Right, let's stick it on. Okay, so that is going to go on there. And it all lines up, which is lovely. And that nut will go on. So essentially it just replaces the washer. Happy days. Right, let's sort this cable out. Oh God, I've got to feed the old bloody thing through. And I need to chop the end off. Right. Got some more barrels for this. Steve-O has got another catching cable that's going back on my bike, so I'm just going to use this one on here, I think. But I'm going to need to chop this down. I wonder if that's a braided. I don't know. Well, Steve-O's got another cable, so if I cock this up, I've even got another cable on the bike that's sitting in the corner, so that's gone. Right, this is the bit where it's all going to fray and go horribly wrong. I reckon. So we might have got lucky. Might push back through. Please push back through. Oh, you cock. Right. Yeah, it's just the rubber where I cut it. Yes, Steve-O should be down later on with a little bit of luck, which is cool because I want to get all this lot done. I want to start filling the bottoms of the tank in, but we need to talk about oil coolers because I've had an idea. I think it'll work, but I need him to give me the okay on it. So when he gets here, we can have a chinwag about that. The job's a good one. Right, is that going to work? Yes! Right, okay. That's step one. Got me, oh yeah, got my microphone back. They were really good about it actually. It's a Zoom F1 field recorder. When we was down in the Shed of Dreams, this is the one that Kev stuck on me for the day. It works really good. However, it did break, so maybe not that good, eh? Is that gonna go in there? But yeah, so it's all been working a treat. That should go in there and stay. Sweet. That should hook in there. Steve-O's in the house. Yay! Just in time, mate.
Hello.
Hello. Look.
Look.
That's as grubby as this one.
That's his replacement for Yao.
Yows.
But look. I'll have this one.
Let me.
Morning, big stuff.
All right. Sorry,
Alright.
I'm just filming at the minute. So, yeah, don't buck about, because if that goes in, I'm screwed.
Is that your nipples,
Eh?
so to speak?
Yes.
I've got other nipples in the car. Do you want them?
Are your nipples bigger than my nipples?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Are they where they're supposed to be, though?
On this t-shirt,
On
yeah.
this- See, look. I had a right faff.
That is very nice.
I did have a right faff with it. Where's my nuts gone? It's never good when you lose your nuts.
Yeah.
Right, so that goes in
Press
there.
that, though, mate.
It's all right, isn't it? Well, if we can get the barrel hooked up.
Hang on a minute. It's broken.
It's not broken.
Oh.
Twat.
I'm joking.
Right.
Shall I get my nipples?
Well, I'll use my nipples.
Well, I think mine are bigger.
Well, you go and get your nipples.
There's a lot of nipples already this morning.
Yeah, nipples and nuts. That's maybe a millspur. Go and get your nipples. Bigger nipples is always best.
And Dawn was happy with his seat.
Dawn was very happy with the seat.
She's got something she can work with properly then.
Yeah. No, she was well chuffed. So, she was here for ages, mate. I was just like shooting the breeze and stuff. Turns out we know a few of the same people.
I did wonder.
Alright, let's go for there. So yeah, we've just got a little bit of sanding off to do, which is my next job. If you get the grips, she'll match them. Can I have the cutters, please, mate? And then, yeah, we're in. She'll get the seat done. And it's all sorted. Huh?
While we're carrying on with everything else.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so that goes in now. That will go like that. That sits down like that. And that bolts on there. Where's my socket thing? Oh, here we go. Right. So I just need to get put some tabs on just to hold that down like that.
Yeah.
So probably one there, and one there.
Yeah.
Which we were going to have to do for cable runs and stuff anyway, so I'll just MacGyver something up so it holds everything.
Okay.
That'll work, won't it? Should we give it a go? Without the seat ump, just in case. Right, so that goes like that. It's all right, isn't it? That clips on. Dun dun dun! And it works!
It works!
It works a treat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Happy with that. Sweet. And it's definitely all locked in. That works. Right.
Happy with that, mate.
Right, so I just need to sort those clips out. We go 105. I've got some mark there. Can you just plonk the seat on so I can see how far I need to? What are you doing? Ball and china shop. Rings a bell. Right, how far back do you reckon we should go with this? Come around here. If you bob down and have a look, stick a mark on the tank. Come this side, you'll see it better. Stick a mark on the tank where you think the tank should be extended back to. Got that flat seam bit.
Yeah.
I can take two ways we could do it. We could have the bottom of the tank look the same as it is at the minute, or I could just make it thicker all the way down. I'm thinking thicker all the way down.
What do you mean stick it all the way down?
Well, it steps out here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And bear in mind that where the if this was just to keep, what's the best way of explaining it? I can keep that bit going down, so it's flat going straight like that, and then the whole thing will bulge out as it does at the minute, so that it would just go down like that. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Rather than step it in again.
Yeah, just go straight up and just go straight down.
Yeah? Keep it chunky.
Well, just...
Well, it takes up a little bit more of that gap, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. See where we are now.
Back in first.
A little kiss there.
Right, you're okay there. There's a high bit there.
Yeah.
And you maybe want to take another mil off up to about there. So from there, get your hand off.
To about there.
To about there. Take another mil off.
We all right everywhere else?
Yeah, I think so. Right, Steve-O's been busy making me all these little cable tie clips. We've only got 3 at the minute, that's all we need. But the idea is, you would have seen in the video, we just got some of the sheet metal the same thickness as this, 2 bits either side, 1 in the middle, and just wound it up in the vise, using it like a press, just so you can get this sort of shape. And the idea is that these are going to get tacked onto the frame like that. And there's enough gap that we can get a cable tie to go through there and kind of round the back sort of thing, and whatever we're cable tying to it will just sit on top. So we've made them a little bit long because obviously all the wiring's going to come down this side as well. I don't No, we could even stick them on the base like that. Do you think the base? They would go like that. That could be cool. That could work a treat. Rather than on the tube. Because I've got to get in there to weld it. Right. Right, here's the tank then. Okay, so oh,
look at that.
Catch of awesomeness.
The catch of awesomeness.
Right, so this bit is going to go on down there.
Yeah.
Not with a magnet, it will be welded.
or no more nails.
But that is the sort of look we're going with. So basically, you've got this little seam down the outside. I really don't like that. If I could get rid of it, I would. But I ain't doing that because then there'd be a massive gap. So anyway, we're just going to extend the tank down like that. So when the seat goes on, ka-chunk, that's what it's going to look like.
Factory.
Factory.
Factory is a well-known bike mechanic would say.
And Steve-O's trimmed all the seat up, so there is like a 1 mil gap, but once we get the material under here, it's going to lift it up like a mil, and here
That should lock it in place.
It catches really nicely on that catch underneath. So if we put that rubber sleeve around the bung,
yeah,
then that's got to be snug as anything. And he's trimmed all this up so it follows the curve of the seat arm, and we've got enough gap around the back of it and no sharp corners, which is what Dawn said she wanted. So that's all sorted. That's done. So if I get that bit and the bit this side, because this is going to be a lot smaller, look.
Yeah.
It's only going to be about that big. Around the catch of awesomeness.
You know what would have made it even more awesome?
What?
Is if the whole thing looked like it was part of the tank, but it was actually the hinge.
Yeah, you can build that. Twat.
I'm joking.
Right, so that being the case then, once I get that done, I'll pressure test the tank and make sure I haven't put any big holes in it. I am going to get some holes in it when I'm doing it.
I think that's to be expected, mate.
But
I don't think you do.
I'm going to do it with the TIG. The outside skin on this, you can see it. If I ground down a bit of the seam where the catch of awesomeness is, and the outside skin is almost, it's like tin foil. It's so thin. The one underneath, not so bad, but then I mean that's just flat. That's not been shaped or anything, so it would be, I suppose. But this is painfully thin.
It is thin.
So I'm going to do this with the TIG. I've got some argon now, and we're going to do it upside down. So the idea is I'm going to flip the tank up the other way, because I can start my weld on this new bit that I'm putting in, which is thicker, and let the weld pool sort of run down onto the thinner stuff, and hopefully that's going to stop me putting too many holes in it. Hopefully. And then once it's all together, I can dress it all back and make it look seamless. So that'll be peachy.
Yeah.
And if it has a hole in and fuel goes into it, I don't really care as long as it's watertight. And if no fuel gets in there, who cares? The inside of it will be painted with weld-through primer, just in case, because I don't want it rotting out or anything. And then I'll TIG weld, basically from this side on top of that. And then I think the only other stuff we need to do is I'm going to fiberglass that pocket that the battery sits in.
Yeah, stop any arcing.
Just so, it just negates any possibility of shorting out the battery.
Yep.
And then that's it. There's nothing else to do to the tank, so you can
there is.
you can do the
seal
the liner that goes in it, and then you've got to dress it all up and everything else. And we're just gonna, once he's got the finish he wants on it, we're just gonna lacquer it with some of that self-etching clear coat. And then we ain't gonna polish it up or wet sand it or anything else. We're just gonna leave it as is until we're ready to do the final build, because I'm just fed up with all this flash rusting. I want it gone. But if we dress it all up and clear coat it, it can just sit in the corner and wait there until we're good and ready.
Yep, we'll probably have to do that at the same time. We can try and get finishes similar.
Yeah, we could do.
Well, let's just focus on the
I
tank.
do want to get this done first though, because that's just been a pain. So,
but it is rusty. It's rustier than what I thought it was.
So the inside's got to be cleaned out.
Yep.
And then you was on about pet cell.
Pet seal, yeah. Don't know how true it is, but apparently pet seal may not be the best product to use. And from what I've been reading, it's down to the ethanol content in modern fuels. I'm sure Matt or someone else will point me out that I'm completely wrong, but apparently there's some, because the ethanol content in modern fuel is a lot higher than it used to be. Pet seal isn't necessarily the best product. I mean, I've always thought.
That's what Craig suggested as well, isn't it?
And this is it. So it looks like there are a few other products out there on the market. I think we're going to get some Rust-Oleum and soak the tank, get all the rust out of it.
Yeah, we need to do that anyway.
Get it cleaned, get it all blown out and dry, and then we can put the seal in it.
So, if anyone has done a tank liner, or if anybody knows, this is the first I've heard about this pet cell not being amazing, but if anybody's got any experience of it,
yeah, by all means, give us a shout, drop us a message in the comments.
Shove something in the comments so we can have, or if you've got you've done a tank liner and he's done an awesome job and blah blah blah, we'd love to know all that stuff too. So any info you got, chuck us a comment, because it would be really good to know. This has been doing my head in for like weeks now. It's going. Right, so I'm doing that during the week.
I'm ordering a load of stuff.
That? Oh yeah, all cooler.
Yes.
That's going to be the next thing.
Yes. So we have a plan.
Are you down next weekend?
Not
next weekend, the weekend after, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, I'll have a crack at that on the weekend then. See how far I get.
Okay. Well, all the tank stuff and everything else is going to be coming direct to you anyway. So.
Right, sweet. Happy days. Right, that's where I'm going to leave it, because I'm out on the town tonight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm painting the town red, letting my hair down and everything.
Jesus.
So that's where we're going to leave it once I get this tape off. Thank you very much for joining us. Sorry, it has been a bit of an odds and sods thing, and I'm sorry about the sound, but I didn't have a microphone for half of it. And the shitty mill has turned up again.
Yay!
Draper fixed it. There's a plastic gear that's in the drivetrain that was just in pieces. So they've fixed it under warranty and they've sent it back. So it'll probably last another 6 months and then it'll crack itself again. But there you go, they can just have it back again, can't they?
Yeah.
Oh no, actually they can't, because warranty would have run out by then. That's all right, I'll fix it.
Oh, best we break it quickly then.
Anyway, that's where we're leaving it today. Thank you very much for joining us. Keep the comments coming, because they are gold. We're loving all that stuff. And we'll see you again next time.
Yeah.
Done. Sorted.
Laters.
Laters.